Did you know that you own a university? Sounds like a crazy question, but I think it's a good one, and I hope you answered yes, because it's true. Southern Nazarene University is your university. Our mission is to make Christ-like disciples through higher education, and it's an extension of the local church. We count it a great privilege and a tremendous responsibility to serve the church. This fall, we will begin our 122nd year of ministry. And more than ever, we can't wait until our students are again occupying our campus. As you know, it's been quiet in our corner of the world in recent days as students were forced to return home and study online due to the global pandemic. My most important assignment and greatest desire in this video message is simply to say thank you. Thank you for sending us your students. Thank you for supporting us with your financial resources. And thank you for praying for us. We need those prayers, and we felt those prayers. I love the work and wisdom of a live-last leader, Dr. Albert Schweitzer. He was a theologian, humanitarian, writer, missionary, and physician. He wrote these words: "At times, our own light goes out and is rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lighted the flame within us." I'm grateful for so many people who have done just that for me. When my light was flickering or gone out, God sent someone along to rekindle the spark in me. Your university, Southern Nazarene University, is a spark-generating kind of place. We light the flames of character, culture, and Christ within our students. Our hope, our prayer, our call is for each of them to live a life of service in the marketplace, the hospital, the courtroom, or wherever God may lead them. Today, because of your support, SNU, your university, has graduates serving all around the globe, many of them on the front lines of this global pandemic. Several months ago, when things seemed much more normal, we had an abnormal day in Bethany. Oklahoma weather continues to amaze me. Optimism and enthusiasm for bad weather seem to be the required characteristics of our meteorologists. On this particularly abnormal day, it snowed. Not unusual, but on this day, it snowed so much that we were forced to cancel classes. I planned for a day of catching up on email, preparing some presentations, and maybe even sneaking in a nap. But this unplanned event allowed students to host a snowball summit in the Brzee backyard. Out of the residence halls, these young women and men gathered to pound the president with snowballs. It was a wild, wet, and wonderful day, a memory-making day for me, and hopefully for them as well. I would trade this pandemic for a few more snow days. During this time when students are at home, I've received some most unusual messages. One of these notes came from a dad who wrote, "Dear President Newman, can you please send a resident assistant to our home for the remainder of the semester? We need room inspections and help with curfew and social distancing. Further, they seem to have forgotten how to do their own laundry. Also, these kids are handing me dishes like I'm that conveyor belt in the cafeteria. I was just getting comfortable with my empty nest. Sincerely, parents of college kids everywhere." While we can't send our parents any help, be assured that we will welcome all of our current students and as many new students as we can find for this fall 2020 semester. If you know of a student looking for an awesome university experience, please contact us so we can follow up. Our provost, Dr. Tim Eads, was planning to attend each of our district assemblies this year to promote the access that SNU is offering for adult students of all ages. Regardless of where in the world you reside, it is possible to secure an SNU degree online. You can see that we offer 4 different undergraduate degrees and 7 graduate degrees, including our new Doctorate of Education. Each of these degrees can be earned by studying online with us. Again, if you're interested or know of a student who might be interested in pursuing one of these degrees, please contact us so that we may serve you well. I love traveling to the 10 district assemblies each year for so many reasons, but near the top of the list is the time I get to spend with your friend and mine, Dr. Terry Toller. You might try and recognize him in some of these photos. Sometime just after Thanksgiving last year, I had a regularly scheduled meeting with our beloved Vice President for Church Relations. After a few minutes of catching up on families and fishing, Terry spoke these words. He said, "My brother Stan always taught us to eat the big frog first, so that's what I'm doing now." He then slid a letter across the table towards me. The contents of the letter revealed his decision to retire from SNU at the close of July 2020. I'm disappointed that we will not be able to make the trips together in this district assembly season, as I know you would want to express your love and appreciation for Dr. Toller. The word grateful does not begin to describe what I feel from my friend, Terry Toller. He has loved and served SNU, our pastors, our churches on the region, and has made a great investment in me and so many others. Terry has preached, he has sung, he has played the piano, he has listened, he has counseled, he's taught, he's developed, he's created, he's prayed, he's cheered, and he's given himself to us in sacrificial service. My friend, Dr. Terry Toller, is a live last leader. We give thanks for him and celebrate this next season of service in his life. I know he will continue to be a blessing to all of us who have been fortunate enough to cross his path. Around SNU, we talk often about a lifestyle that we describe as live last. Based on the words of Jesus in Mark 9:35, if anyone wants to be first, he must be the very last and the servant of all. Our scheduled commencement speaker this year embodied these words and lives that lifestyle better than anyone I know. He's a 1975 graduate of SNU. Dr. Gary Morse has traveled on the front lines around the world, and this time in this current pandemic is no different. He's serving. Today, he's in a New York City emergency room or maybe on a Navajo Indian reservation, both places that have been hardest hit by the COVID-19 crisis. We hope to have Gary at a future commencement since the pandemic required us to create a virtual ceremony for this year. We love Gary and the Live Last leadership he and so many of our SNU alums are demonstrating and have modeled throughout the university's 12-plus decades. Let me close this message with our verse of the year, Matthew 6:33. Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Rest assured that your university, Southern Nazarene University, is committed to seeking Jesus first and living last in service to our world. Thank you, and God bless you.